little pour painting on a little 6-inch canvas where I had white at the top and the bottom, and then I put a cup of different colours through the middle, and I really liked how that turned out. So I have already mixed up this cup. I might have too much paint in here, but we shall see. And I thought I would just sort of pour it through the middle, and these are lovely bright colours. And I just thought, I love the way that when I've used these colours in other things, they just look so beautiful together. So I thought that they might just look interesting on this type of painting. So that was really my idea, and I was just really going to pour them on and then just stretch them like I did with my painting last week, for them to just kind of sit in the middle. I have not put any silicone in these paints at all, because I didn't really want to have too many cells in there. So I just thought it would be interesting, really. These colours just always look so nice together, and they're such vibrant colours. And you don't know till you try it. They're all mixed with just Floetrol and water. I'm just going to add a little bit over that edge. I might add a little bit over that edge too, because I think I'll just sort of tip it over that way a little bit. It's funny, isn't it, how when you tip it, some areas always move more than others. And I like moving it, but there's always some areas that I'd like to keep more than others. Yeah, certainly some lovely colours there. It's fun just moving them about. I thought this would be a little experiment to see if I would fancy doing it on a much bigger scale. So I've got a choice now. I like this top bit. I guess that's a little bit, you could say, like mountains. The bit in the middle I like the colours. Not sure about this bit here. I don't know whether to move it up a little bit. I suspect that as it dries it will move down a little bit. Or whether to tip it off completely and then just have a straighter line. But it does, the swirly bits do make it interesting. Always difficult to decide. I think I will move it down slightly and tip it over that way slightly. But then I don't want to mess up the hills the way they're looking, because they're looking quite nice. I don't want them to go too jaggedy actually. And they're looking nice, and they're not looking jagged at the moment, they're looking nice and round. It's funny, isn't it? Whenever I try to make a video, there's always somebody being very noisy. So I might leave that like that now, because I don't want it to be too jagged. And if I do anything else to it, these lovely round loopy bits will lose their loopiness and they will be zigzaggy. So I think I will leave it. I think this bit will probably, as it dries, tip off a little bit, and I think that will just be quite interesting. So I will turn the camera off, I will tidy up my edges a little bit. I'm not going to put a torch on, because if I do, we'll end up with lots of cells coming up, and I'm not sure that I really want that to happen this time. I can see all these little dots, and I like the lines rather than the cells. So I will turn the camera off, tidy up my edges, and then I will bring you down for a close-up. So here is this little 20cm square canvas with these lovely shimmery colours. A lot of those are the deco art colours in there. Lovely and shimmery. I haven't quite decided what way up to go, because as I was making it I thought that way up would be good. But then actually when I started to look at it, and I'll show you those beautiful edges as well while it's spinning around, those lovely colours in there. So then I thought actually maybe that way round would be nice. So we shall see. I will let that dry, and then once it's dry I will show you that when it's dry as well. I haven't put a torch on it, like I said before. I could, but I can see all those little bubbles that would come up. I'm not sure that I want lots of little bubbles. But that edge is just lovely there. So, I don't know, maybe it'll be that way. We will see. So I just thought I would show you that. And I just love the way it goes over the edge. And I think from this experiment, what it will decide for me is whether I do a deep edge canvas in that type of colour. It's certainly a lot pinker than I perhaps anticipated, so we shall see. Bye for now. So here is this little 20cm square canvas that I did. It's about a week now since this has been finished, so it's had a really good time to dry, and I think it's dried really nicely. I think this way up is probably how I would tend to hang it, and I think it looks quite effective. It's interesting all the different colours that went into the cup, and then the ones that are now more dominant. It has got a very nice shimmer from the Deco Art gold and sapphire and all those lovely colours in there. Goes over the edge nicely, and I just think it's a really interesting little painting. I have hung it with the one that I did last week in my little gallery room. That one was similar. That was my first experiment with some cells in there with some silicone, whereas this one has got no silicone at all in there. I'll give you a little sneaky look of my gallery room with some paintings that you will recognise from my channel, and maybe there are some that are not on my channel. So just give you a little look there. It's always nice to hang them all together. I really enjoy looking at all the different styles and trying out different techniques, and I do like to see them. It's really funny because sometimes I think that I would like to sell some, and I do sell some, and then some I will give away for presents as well, and then some just when I'm thinking, oh, I'll find a home for that one, I can't quite bring myself to part with it, so they all get hung in here for me to look at. So that gives you a little glimpse of my little gallery room. There, so I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you again next time.